What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on with episode number 23 of Ascendance of a Bookworm. This one's titled Harvest Festivals and Staying Home. Staying Home. I didn't think they were going to do a COVID episode in the show, but no. I think that's probably because she's going to have another fever. Right? I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. I feel like she's going to be sick and that's why she has to stay home. Maybe. Or because it's a harvest festival, she doesn't want to be in the church. Maybe the church don't do anything for the festival, so she goes home. I have no idea. We'll see where that goes, but immediately I do think of her being ill again. That's the main reason why I can imagine her staying at home instead of going to the church back and forth, so we'll see if that's the case. So last time we got the idea to do a picture book for the scriptures. So the temple scriptures are something that Mine's been studying, of course, as part of her work as a priestess. And to help the orphans get into reading and to start getting books as a sort of available commodity, not just for rich people, essentially. Gets the idea of doing a picture book. It works for the upcoming newborn sibling that she's going to have, a younger sister, I think. Was it confirmed as a younger sister? Well, they wouldn't know, would they? Yeah, in this time period, you would have no way of knowing until you had the baby, so we don't know if we've got a little sister or a little brother on the way yet. I assume that will be coming up in the next couple of episodes at some point. Unless they want to go dark with it, and maybe there's a... They might go dark with that. That'd be an interesting thing to throw at them. See how that changes the family. That'd be very, very interesting. Anyway, yeah, one problem with creating this picture book is that she wants to do, printing. Essentially, she's going to start making printing presses very, very soon. But ink is a rare commodity. You can't just get ink readily available. It's quite rare, it's expensive as a result, reserved for noble folk, you get the idea. So she decides to make her own using oil and soot from fireplaces, getting the orphans to help, digging out from their own house, and yeah, they've got a decent supply of it now. Short term, anyway. Long term, she's probably gonna have to make a deal of some sort to make that a regular thing. Maybe a weekly cleaning of the lower town. Maybe they could market it that way. Like, hey, you get your fireplaces nice and clean. We get the soot that we can use. Maybe they can make that into a business venture. I don't know. Because otherwise, long term, I wonder how they're going to keep that sustained if they don't get that sort of deal going. Anyway, Ferdinand actually approves of the book, which is surprising. I thought that would be the sticking point. I guess because it's spreading the teachings of the church to further places and to the orphans, it's like spreading good word of the church. Perhaps that's why it's quite a good idea. Although I don't think he realized quite how significant Mine was thinking of making this bookmaking operation. Because she's going to be able to mass-produce books soon enough. It's not a huge leap to get mass production of these going. And as a result, it's going to devalue the noble books. And I think that could become a big issue for the other blue-robe nobles in the church. Mine is... She's accelerating things far beyond the natural pace, and I think that's going to come back to bite her with the nobles. I just get the feeling that's going to happen. We also got more of Wilma. She's doing the drawings, and they're going to... And they make these etched wood blocks that you then have ink, and you print. You know how a printing press works, essentially. But because they're too detailed, they don't work. She gets angry, and partly out of her fear of men as well, lashes out at one of the orphan boys. And which gives Mine the idea, after she's talks to some of the orphans, they tell her that Wilma's acting a bit weird, and Mine kind of gets to know and steps in a little bit for it. But ultimately, it's Wilma herself who, with the second attempt at the pictures, which is a more simple design, but still gets the point across very well, manages to make it work for the printing, and through her own determination, really, she decides, I'm going to go to the studio and see this being done. I'm going to conquer my fear of men. Well, start to conquer my fear of men. And actually get myself involved and actually make a start, essentially, instead of just constantly being in fear. Which is good. with the rest of the picture book then finished, Turi binds it up with her craftsman skills that she's learning from her mother, I believe, as an apprentice with her mother. I think she's doing that, or at least her mother's definitely teaching her a lot of stuff. And with just binding the pages together, and we have our first book officially made. And it's been 2 years, apparently. It's taken 2 years to get to this point, and honestly, the time's gone by really, really quickly, which makes me think, wait, no, never mind. I don't know what I'm on about. I was going to say something, but that already happened. I remember now. I was going to say, when is mine going to have her, like, her thingy? Yeah, I forgot that. Never mind, it's not important. It's something that's already happened in the show anyway. So, episode 23, Harvest Festival Staying Home. Let's load it up here. As always, these are tire-based reactions, so in the bottom left of the screen, around about here or so, you're going to see the timer for the episode, so you can sync it up with your own footage. I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then you start as I say play. I'm watching the official Crunchyroll version, which you can find linked in the description. I know that can cause some issues for people who have different versions and such for syncing up, but this is how I have to do it for copyright. Molebeat was on a tear, and still is on a tear, technically, right now, which is why you don't see Princess Connect or Woodpecker videos coming back from me. So yeah, this is just the way I have to do it for now, and we'll see what happens in the future, if we can get away with doing the subtitle bottom again, although I doubt that. Anyway, with that said, here we go, in 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, the picture book version of the scriptures. Very true. Okay, leave her out of the harvest. Okay. Oh no, she's not going to be able to partake in the festival? How does that put her in her place? It doesn't, it just shows how corrupt you are. Just saying. I mean, she could just turn around and say, well, you don't get my mana then. She could just turn around and say that. And they need that, I think, at this point. They're not getting enough, still. It's all based around the fact that she's a commoner, and yet she got in as a blue robe. And also she nearly killed him. Wish she did almost at this point. I want to see her just unleash some more magic. I want to see the extent of it. Like, this isn't that type of show. This isn't the type of action magic that will have, like, fight scenes and whatever. But I can just imagine her just going off on one. This show's all about its world building and has done a fantastic job of doing so. Hence why we're here on episode 23. And still loving it. I feel like there's so much more to Ferdinand we need to learn. Because, like, he's been such a prominent character. Even since Season 1, he's always been a prominent feature in the OP, but we never got much of him as a character. Alright, here we go. Chapter 23. Hello, church. Back to the library, okay. Naturally. This is gonna go badly. Ooh. Ahaha. Okay. Uh-huh. Smug bastard. Yeah. You'll get your comeuppance soon enough. It just satisfied him. avoided a fight. Technically, yes. Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. That is true. Don't just push over. She just wants to get to her books. She was like, oh, it'd just be another delay to get to reading. What's happened? Oh. What? The hell? Really? I mean, if that could be proved... You've angered her now. But you can't prove it. Fran, thank you. But you can't prove it. Thank you, Fran. Do it the proper way. Oh, thanks. She's fuming. Very wise. Here we go again. This room's getting a lot of usage. Mm-hmm. I think he was talking about excluding her from the festival, not from the books. Oh, is she angry? Oh boy. Don't bring up the guillotine. They don't have guillotines here, probably. Yeah. One way of putting it, yes. Ah, okay. I'm still fairly certain... I don't believe that Blue Robe actually did ruin the library. I mean... I don't know about that. Oh? Okay. She can probably do that quite easily. She probably read it all. Okay. Oh? Is it? What an edit. Okay. You're a librarian. Probably not. I mean, who else comes in to read them? Probably someone does. Oh, really? Okay. Fair enough. This is incredible. Alright. Yes. Fair enough. Yes. That is the one problem. This is going to take more than 10 days. You're a librarian? Yeah, there we go. was waiting for that. She's having some unsavory thoughts. Very much so. Oh, okay. Cool. That you donated yourself. Okay. That's a very good question. Who on earth is he meant to be? Yes. Oh, she already did. She already has. This is just as unsettling as seeing her angry. Sure. Dude. Oh boy. Okay, paper and tablet base, cool. And she gets to browse pretty much every book. Don't just start reading. Yeah. I mean, she does have to glean the contents. But yeah, she needs to be checked. Oh. Interesting. Ah, okay. It's a good question. What are magic books in this world like? None of them showed up? Okay. Reordered. Nice. Where are they? Yes, this is a bigger problem than expected. But who would know to take those books? How would they know of that? Unless they're hidden in some way? Oh, okay. Then why... Well, you just gave her a list of all the books. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh boy. Another talking. How are you going to explain this? You're bringing otherworld terms back into it again. Come on. Yeah. Sure. Okay, cool. Good. Very, very useful. But not in this world. Mine. Shut up. He's just like, what? What is going on? I guess it'd be a natural science in this world. Magic books. Okay. So they'd be nature, yes. Fair enough. She's so happy. Keep the magic books out of her hands. That's probably a good idea, actually, because... yeah, they should not be easily accessible. That too. Yeah. You got that. Okay, there is an actual graduation to be a noble. Could she could she get there? Could she ever get in there? I wonder. Fair enough. And with someone with a devouring, like, you're gonna mention that? Oh, mine. Wow. Well, naturally. Nice. Okay, very good. Terrible teacher. Sure. Terrible teacher. Be a good idea. Nice. They get their own copy. Oh boy. I can foresee that going poorly. And is this where we get the harsh reality of what it's like to produce a book? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. But... here we go. Yep. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Nope. Fair. She's not thinking this from a business perspective. Okay, she is eventually. And that is... excuse me? Oh. Okay. Oh. Yeah. She's going full... she's going full printing press. I love it. Start selling some stuff. That's also a good idea. That would go well. That would go really well for commoners. I think that would be a very good thing for commoners as well. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Uh-huh. I think he'd like a son. Ah. I see that being a problem. I see something in the church taking responsibility away from that. I already see this being a problem. I mean, they wouldn't make a big deal out of this right near the end of the episode if there wasn't something kind of bad. What do you think of the book, Ferdinand? What are you thinking? Yeah, he's debating this. Mm-hmm. There's the problem. Yeah. You completely underestimated her. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Okay. Mention the books. Ain't that the truth? It's almost like she's the main protagonist. Very much so. Now let me go make my printing press. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Dedication ceremony. Ah, okay. Man a slave. Mm-hmm. So stay at the church. Yeah. Saw that coming. Well, yeah. Living there is fine. Although at the same point, they agreed that... That's going back on their original agreement that she doesn't live at the church. So I wonder if that's going to get brought up, because... the whole reason she was accepted into the church and she negotiated her own deal in so that she could commute from home. Now, I understand the whole point of if a blizzard stops you, then we're screwed. Well, that makes sense. But does that overwrite their original deal of living from home or not? Seems like they want to make it so that it does. But I guess we'll see. I mean, with the mother looked fairly far into pregnancy. Not... It's hard to gauge just on visual representation, but she looked somewhat far in. Knight orders and requests? The knights? Okay. Of course. Fairy tales coming in. Uh-huh. Fast forward. Thank you. Yep. That would never happen. In comes reality. Wow. Nice. That's a nice illustration. That's a really nice one. Izumi Mitsu? Approved. Okay, so next time we're getting knights, huh? That's interesting. Why would the knights get brought up now? What could they have to do with anything? That's a good question, actually. Curious about that one. But yeah, she's not going to be able to go home all winter, eh? I'm just thinking the mother might have the baby over winter. That's what I'm thinking. Then again, how much of winter have we got to go? Because if we've got 2 or 3 months, I think it's reasonable to expect that the mother might give birth in that time. Just judging by how visually they showed her. Get a feeling that might happen. I don't know. I don't know what the father's going to think when he finds out that mine's not coming home all winter. That's going to set him off. It'll probably set them all off, really. Because it does go against their original deal, like I said. Whether or not that'll actually be a sticking point or not, I don't know. Interesting. I can see that go a couple ways. I just don't know where the knights come into all of this. Like, why? Like, I'm not complaining because, cool, we get knight characters, but like, knight orders and requests. Orders and requests from. Do the knights have anything imbued with magic? Like, do they have like holy like necklaces or bracelets or anything that would be imbued with mana? Maybe that's where they're going with it. I don't know, actually. But I do wonder, they're making it very obvious that they think that the blue robe was responsible for dealing with the books. I don't know. Because other than that, like, she didn't even know the Harvest Festival was even happening, right? She didn't know it was happening, and therefore she wouldn't have been going on it anyway, so why trash the library in place of it? Couldn't the head... wait. Whichever the dickhead one is, head or high, I never remember. Couldn't he have just said, yeah, mind you're not partaking in the Harvest Festival. Since this is your first Harvest Festival, you're not allowed to attend. Or something like that. He could have just said that and his word would have been law and nothing would have changed. So there wouldn't have been a reason to trash the library. But I guess they knew she liked the library so much and she would want to get it sorted that she would be distracted with that to worry about the Harvest Festival, maybe. But she did not seem concerned with the Harvest Festival at all, that she wasn't going for any reason, even though she was a blue robe and therefore entitled to. So, I don't know if that's just because it's skipped because of the anime, if the original made a bigger deal out of that, I don't know, but she didn't seem bothered at all by the fact that she had to stay here to deal with without dealing with the Harvest Festival, but whatever. It's not like Harvest Festival would have given her much anyway. I mean, yes, she would have got her tribute essentially from the farmlands, but what she gets from them probably doesn't even compare to the stuff that she's earned through Mind Studios at this point. Probably. That's a guess anyway. So yeah. Good episodes. I'm loving this show. See, okay, they went all out with Mine this episode and her facial expressions, her voice acting, especially when she was in her chibi form. Yeah, they went all out with those. She went full angry, and then full delight when she realized she could reorder the library in whatever way she wanted. That was a very, very good moment. Anyway, with that said, I think we'll end it there. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one as per usual. Leave a like if you did. Help us grow the channel out. We're trying to get back up to 200 subscribers before the end of the season. We're on our way. I think we're at like 130 or something, aren't we? We're probably close to that, I think. Yeah, 135. Nice. So I think we can probably get close to 200 by the end of the season. It's hard to gain subscribers in the midpoints to the end of the season, which is really annoying that Molbeat struck right in the middle of the season. But at the start of next season, our viewership's going to start going up again because we'll have all the brand new shows to start reacting to. Big shows coming out as well. Sequels coming out as well. So there'll be a lot more viewership at the start of the next season, I'm sure. But thank you everyone who has stuck around with me this entire time. Leave your comments on what you thought of the episode. If you want to have a more detailed discussion of the episode than what the YouTube comments allow, I do have a Discord channel in which you can come discuss the anime or any anime in general. I have dedicated channels for this season shows. You just come into the general chat, start talking about anime. We were talking about Zombieland Saga the other couple, either yesterday or the day before. So that was a nice little conversation. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode 24 of Bookworm, as well as the rest of the Spring 2020 live you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.